ground, a resurrection of the Kop, befits a match of this magnitude. The famous old terrace is now fully operational as an ultra-modern stand of the future. It's all part of this Anfield revolution. The club is being reconstructed and there's the foundations of a new institution. Roy Evans has moulded his team in a Liverpool of old likeness, and they're showing Liverpool of old habits, unchanged tonight for the 6th successive match, unbeaten in 10. Well, the glory goes to the goal scorers, but much is owed to the emergence of David James. The England B goalkeeper has kept 6 clean sheets in 7 matches. On this form, he'll be challenging England #1 David Seaman. Re-established in the Arsenal side after injury, the goalkeeper is yet to concede a Coca-Cola Cup goal in 5 games. If only the rest were so reliable. As if George Graham wasn't having enough troubles, he's without 4 of his experienced key players, Alan Smith and Tony Adams with injury, Paul Merson still rehabilitating, Martin Keown suspended tonight. The Gunners have only won 1 in 6 matches, and because of the unavailable list, the manager's hand is forced. He's expected to give Ian Wright a lone striker's role. Referee tonight, Philip Don, wearing black, wrongly blamed in some sections of the press for Arsenal ditching their dark blue away strip tonight because of a similarity to the colour of his kit. Liverpool in their traditional red, Arsenal in yellow, try to become the first side to beat Liverpool at Anfield this season. Michael Thomas with the boxer's headband there, of course still a very popular man at Highbury, the man who won the First Division for them here at Anfield back in 1989. No place in this simple Liverpool side for him tonight though. Bit of a mixture of kit really for Arsenal. The fans do not like the all-blue strip. They haven't won a game in it yet this season. Liverpool, of course, had a similar omen a couple of years ago when they had the all-green strip, which they went a whole season without getting a victory in. Terrible kick by Seaman, straight to Fowler. Dangerous thing to do. Fowler to McManaman. Here's a chance in the opening minutes. McManaman who went over, and that has to be a very good save from David Seaman, but really digging himself out of the dirt there. Terrible kick from Seaman to one of the hottest strikers in the country, Robbie Fowler. And McManaman going awfully close, a combination of fullback and goalkeeper saving the day for Arsenal. George Graham very realistic about his team's form. He previewed this game by saying that Arsenal are the underdogs tonight. Neil Liverpool loves to spray the ball around with that left foot from the back. He's got Bjornaby in his viewfinder. The target, but Rushes to battle to win the ball back. And Rushes foul. Liverpool take the free kick quickly. There is Fowler! And Seaman had to be well placed. Fowler will be happy with that. He hit the target. And he was a good yard or two in front of the Arsenal defender as well. Robbie Fowler, 22 goals so far this season. Ian Rush coming, looking for the ball, holding onto it well. Now McManaman. Jones. McManaman again, spare man wide on the left-hand side, but Liverpool take the central route to goal. There's the spare man, Bjornaby. Now back. Red shirts lining up in the centre. It's over the both of them. Oh, Seaman's lost it! Dear me. Whoops-a-daisy, David Seaman. His mistake has actually set Arsenal off on a counter-attack, but nervous moments from the man regarded as England's top keeper. Phil Babb showing his worth, getting that cross in a moment ago for Seaman to come for. David Seaman could have been so embarrassing, and at the Kop end as well. Ball falls to Fowler. Lays it off beautifully to Bjornaby. Fowler at the far post, Rush at the near post, and Winterburn didn't really know where Giving away a corner, and now the Giants lumber forward. Taken quickly. Little flick off, falls to Scales. The foot away though by Jensen. Redknapp. McManaman. Still the big men in there if they can deliver the cross. Dasselson with his skill, and the pass as well. Fowler once, Fowler twice, and Rush not the third time, played virtually off the line. Ian Rush, by his standards, will be ruining that one. Dixon's down, Liverpool keep playing. Barnes, Liverpool keep going though. Arsenal are effectively down to 10 men. The cross goes in, and that'll be a goal kick. And Lee Dixon in the wars. He's been down twice. It's partly his heroics which saved Arsenal there. Beautiful play from McManaman. Look at that eye of the needle pass. Little stub from Fowler. And there it was a fight between Rush and Dixon. And Dixon gets the bruise, but also keeps the clean sheet. Jones. McManaman. Certainly looks like an England partnership of the future on this right-hand side. It's just impossible to get the ball off McManaman, or so it seems. Arsenal are finding it that way. Falls to Rush, takes a deflection, and Seaman keeps his feet. Look at the skill. Just how they respect Steve McManaman. Arsenal, they put two defenders on him with Ian Rush, 18 yards, and if David Seaman had committed himself, that could have been an embarrassing own goal. Winterburn put under a bit of pressure by his fellow defenders. Fowler's cut off the keeper, just makes it to Seaman. And right, all on his lonesome. This is Parler trying to install a bit of power, and that's had to be a good save by David James. Well done, Ray Parler. He didn't have a great deal of support, and thought the shot was worth trying. James could have been caught cold. He's had very little to do in the other 35 minutes of the game, and a good save by James. Taking the corner as well. Little flick on, falling in here, and cleared by Bjornaby. Kelly, the man with the chance. They'll find McManaman just behind the front two. Fowler makes a run. Barnes is wide. Bam puts the cross in over everyone. One defender to another. Jones's cross. Rush tries to find the space. So does Fowler. Tries to find a shot. Nobody quite knows what's going to happen here, other than McManaman, and that was a glorious chance. He's a real whippersnapper, isn't he? Well, look at the Arsenal defence. Regarded as the best defence in Britain. Well, they were at 6s and 7s there. McManaman almost gave Liverpool the lead. Now McManaman. Balls to Barnes. The playmakers play together. Bjornaby. The goal scorers wait in the centre. Stinging of Bjornaby has been one of Liverpool's best sources of attacking moves. Ball is left to Jamie Redknapp. Is he going to use the right club for this one? Thinks it in. Rush in there. Fish kicks all around. Great save by Seaman. Looked like the defender had handled the ball there. Barnes tries to get it in. Rush tries to get it in. And Liverpool are adamant that that was a penalty. We'll see it again in the second. Meanwhile, Arsenal are on the attack at the other end, and maybe James applies a bit of Robert logic to that one. Well, a tremendous save by David Seaman, but was he the only man using his inside that 6-yard box. Fowler away again. Oh, very rough challenge. We've had 2 yellow cards already for Arsenal. That could well have been a third, but Winterburn escapes. And this was the penalty incident from a moment ago. Great save initially from David Seaman, going down bravely to block the shot. I think, well, I tell you what, if Lee Dixon had goalie gloves on, you would have said it was a good save. But the referee obviously didn't think it was intentional. Redknapp's cross. Oh, and again, an amazing save by David Seaman. Not that he knew anything about it. He sees the funny side of it. He might well. Ian Rush had a clear header at goal. He did everything instinctively right, down at the goalkeeper's feet. That's what you teach centre forwards to do. But Seaman with a brilliant save. Bjorneby. Look how far forward he is for a supposed left back. Look how much space Robbie Fowler has. Now it's Rush trying to get the shot at goal, and easy really for David Seaman. Liverpool given far too much space by Arsenal. Ian Rush allowed to dance past 2 defenders there. And David Seaman getting behind the ball. Rush still can't find the net. John Barnes careful not to give away the free kick, and Hillier hoists it over the bar. Arsenal's best chances in this first half have really come from long-distance shots. None of them duly troubled David James. Referee Philip Don checks his watch. Couple of minutes of stoppage time in a very entertaining first half. Alas, no goals. Chief tormentor of Arsenal has been Steve McManaman. They'll be glad to see the back of him for 15 minutes at least. And Lee Dixon, the talking point of the first half. He certainly handled the ball. Did he mean to? Lecoq thought so. Philip Don didn't think so. They're still talking about it. They're still arguing about it. Half-time score. Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. So Arsenal kick off the second half, holding on to an impressive cup record of 10 games this season, and beaten in all of them. And the first half performance, maybe their best bet, was to take Liverpool back to Highbury. It's a cold night, as you can see. John Barnes wearing the gloves for the second half. Liverpool fans are arguing that Lee Dixon should have been wearing the gloves for Arsenal. Much discussion about the alleged penalty incident, which wasn't, according to the referee, shortly before half-time. Philip Don, I think, answered a question of every Liverpool player. Why wasn't this a penalty in the first half? Lee Dixon will argue he was trying to block his face, but he looks rather suspicious. I'd imagine the words from George Graham were rather strong at half-time, with a tinge of encouragement as well. They defended pretty resolutely, and haven't shown much flair in the opponent's half of the field. There's Wright looking on to Campbell. James comes off his line. He's lost it. Bailed out by Bjorneby. David James looks odds on to get there first. But it slid under the colossus of a keeper, and Arsenal have the best chance of the second half. Nice piece of play between Campbell and Wright. The forward got there first, and Parler couldn't quite get onto the rebound. That clears. Mr. Schwartz put some power behind it, and James had a good view. Stopping Schwartz's shot, looking for his 4th goal of the season. Manaman lets it go. There is a spellman on this side in Bjorneby. Manham at the near post, Fowler at the far, just waiting in case Seaman drops it. Maybe he knew something there. But Fowler couldn't find Rush, and the goalkeeper gets away with it. This is Bjornaby. Liverpool trying to make the most of some shaky defending by Arsenal. They just can't clear the ball. Rob Jones looking for his first goal of the season. Redknapp. There he goes. The referee was willing to give him the advantage, but Redknapp couldn't keep his feet, and a free kick in a very dangerous central position. David Seaman, as Malcolm will agree, has let his fair share of free kicks are in this kind of position in. He's going to take this. It looks like a set piece which has been worked on. Oh, what a great set piece! What a great goal! Rush finishes off a coaching masterstroke. Well, I wonder what the Liverpool players thought of that when Roy Evans chalked it up on the dressing room blackboard. 3 simple passes, was it? And Ian Rush doing what he does best, scoring a goal from 6 yards out. There for the free kick. So simple, really, and clinically finished. Ian Rush moves 1 goal nearer the League Cup record. 2 away from Jeff Hurst's 49. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. Quarter of an hour gone in the second half. Arsenal have to chase the game. They have to come out of their defensive shell. Spare man Impala on the right. Nowhere to hide. A substitution being made. Michael Thomas, the former gunner, takes off the gear, keeping him warm on a frosty night. And John Barnes, who seemed to have been struggling in the second half, goes off. Barnes has gone off, and Michael Thomas is still getting out of his thermals. Liverpool down to 10 men momentarily. How many layers is he wearing? Michael Thomas finally gets on after getting through several layers of keep warm clothing. And cheers from both sets of fans for Michael Thomas. Rob Jones. Well, he keeps going. Fowler to Michael Thomas, his first touch. Bjornaby. Rush and Fowler want the delivery. Thomas makes himself available. Neat 1-2. Thomas would love to score against Arsenal. He's going for it. David Seaman has to be careful. Thomas puts it in there, and it's inches wide. Ian Rush with his back to goal almost scored a second for Liverpool there, but instigated by the former gunner Michael Thomas. Showing guts and determination to get into the area. And Ian Rush did a backflip to try and score his 14th goal of the season. Rush hit 2 against Stoke, 3 against Blackburn, 1 tonight against Arsenal. Look at this for a simple set piece. And look at the way he gets away from the defender, giving him the skip. And finishing off in, well, typical Ian Rush fashion. 3 quarters of the game gone, and I don't think I can recall David James having kicked a ball out of his hands yet. Everything for Liverpool has been built from the back. Manham. It's had a quiet 10 minutes, and you can't let him loose. The footwork again. Liverpool are catching Arsenal a little cold. That free kick was taken quickly, that throwing was taken quickly, and again almost produced a goal. Winterburn to Jensen. Winterburn does well to keep it in and delivers the cross. Campbell's head of the goalkeeper, and Ruddock having a bit of a mix-up. Kevin Campbell's cross wasn't the best in the world, but Neil Ruddock and David James kind of left it to each other and got in each other's way at the same time. Spin of the ball working in David James's favour. Ball back. Liverpool certainly started the game the better team, but one or two weary legs out there, not from Stigginga Bjornaby. Right was in the shot. Bjornaby still looking for his first goal of the season, but always has 2 or 3 attempts every game, loves a shot from distance and tries from the most impossible angles. The road 2 challenge as well there, I thought, hey, why not? Wins the header. He's had a good game for Bav tonight. One of his better in a Liverpool shirt. McManaman, willing to take on all 4 Arsenal defenders, passes the responsibility to Bjornaby. Now Fowler, lovely dummy on his right foot, and Seaman saw that leg. Willing to have a go with either foot, the predominantly left-footed Robbie Fowler. Redknapp. The game is beginning to open up now. Robbie Fowler with that beautiful little dummy sent the defender, but Seaman had his eye on the ball all of the way. Robbie Fowler still fighting. He gets the referee's advantage as well. And gets the corner, and the referee brings the suspense to an end. Anfield erupts. Another vital goal from Ian Rush as the problems mount for poor old George Graham. No chance of the Premiership, out of the Coca-Cola Cup. Liverpool take another step towards Wembley, their 9th League Cup semi-final ever. Ian Rush's 47th League Cup goal. The Kop are delighted, a good crowd in here tonight. Another very able Liverpool performance. Final score at Anfield, Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0.